Let's discover B words. Baby. Bonnie is a baby. She is a very young child. She crawls on the floor and says, gurgle, gurgle. Babysitter. When Bonnie's mommy and daddy are not home, a babysitter takes care of Bonnie. Bag. Here are 3 bags. The shopping bag has carrots in it. Mother is putting a sandwich into the lunch bag. The 3rd bag is Mother's handbag. Sometimes it is called a pocketbook or a purse. Bake. Barbara likes to bake. She likes to mix eggs, flour, milk, and sugar in a big bowl. Then she likes to cook it in the oven. Barbara is baking cupcakes. Bakery. A bakery is a store that sells cakes and pies and breads. Sometimes it is called a bake shop. Bradley is buying a cookie at Mrs. Binkle's bakery. Balance. Bertie can balance on 1 foot. He can stand on 1 foot and not fall over. His friend is balancing a flower pot on her head. Ball. A ball is round. You can roll it. You can bounce it. Can you think of a ball that is not round? Bobo is throwing a ball up in the air. Balloon. Barney is blowing air into a red balloon. The balloon is getting bigger and bigger. Watch out, Barney. Don't let it pop. Banana. A banana is a fruit. Bananas grow on trees where it is warm. They grow in bunches. Band. These players are in the school band. They are playing music together. Brenda is blowing a bugle. She is wearing another kind of band on her head. Bandage. Bobby cut his finger. Daddy is putting a bandage on the cut. Now it will stay clean. Bank. A bank is a place to keep money. Beverly keeps her money in a piggy bank. She is saving up to buy a baseball glove. Barbecue. The Browns are having a barbecue. They are cooking their supper outside. Mr. Brown is cooking hot dogs over the fire. Barefoot. Becky and Bob are barefoot. They are not wearing shoes or socks. They can feel the grass tickle their toes. Barn. Farmer Blake keeps his cows and horses in a big red barn. He keeps hay in the barn, too. The hay is in the hayloft. Baseball. These children are playing a game of baseball. Barry is trying to hit the ball with the bat. Basement. Daddy went down into the basement. A basement is the lowest part of a building. Sometimes it is called a cellar. Basket. Baskets are good for carrying things. Beth is carrying flowers in her basket. Basketball. These children are playing a game of basketball. Barbara is trying to throw the ball into the basket. Bat. A bat is a little animal that flies. It looks like a mouse with wings. Another kind of bat is a baseball bat. Bathrobe. Becky is wearing a bathrobe over her pajamas. Sometimes she wears a bathrobe at the beach. Bathroom. Bill is in the bathroom. He is brushing his teeth at the sink. His little brother is taking a bubble bath in the bathtub. Beach. The sandy land that is near the water is called a beach. Sometimes it is called the seashore. Brenda and Beverly are playing at the beach. Can you say, she sells seashells at the seashore? Bead. Bennett is putting a bead on a string. Barbie is wearing a string of beads around her neck. Bear. A bear is a wild animal. Bears love to eat honey. A baby bear is called a bear cub. Beard. Mr. Blandings has a beard. He has hair growing on his chin. Mr. Billings does not. He shaves his beard every day. Beaver. A beaver is an animal with soft brown fur. Beavers have big flat tails. They can cut down trees with their strong, sharp teeth. Bedroom. This is Becky's bedroom. She is getting into bed. It is time for her to go to sleep. Bee. This is a bee. Bees make honey and wax. The honey tastes good on bread. The wax is good for making candles. Many bees live together in a little house called a hive. Beet. A beet is a vegetable. It grows under the ground. Not everybody likes beets. Do you? Beetle. A beetle is a bug. Some beetles make a clicking sound. They are called click beetles. Bell. Small bells tinkle. Big bells ring. Tinkle, tinkle. Ding, dong, ding. Belt. Ben is putting a belt around his waist. His brown belt has a big buckle. His sister's belt is tied in a bow. Bench. A bench is a place to sit down. Berry. A berry is a small fruit. There are many kinds of berries. This is a strawberry. Good. bib. The baby is wearing a yellow bib. It helps keep him clean and neat. Bicycle. Bob calls his new bicycle a bike. Sometimes he calls it a two-wheeler. It's hard to ride a bicycle up a hill, but it's fun, fun, fun coming down. Big. The mother bear is big. She is large. The bear cub is little. The mother is bigger than her cub. The father bear is the biggest. Bird. Can you guess this riddle? Beak and feathers, claws and wings, it flies in the sky, lays eggs, and sings. A bird. Here are some birds that start with the letter B. This time, when you turn the page, turn the cassette over too. Thank you. Birthday. Today is Beth's 7th birthday. She is 7 years old. She was born on the same date of the same month exactly 7 years ago. Black. Black is a color. It is the color of coal. It is the color of licorice. It is the color of a domino. Blanket. In the winter, it is good to cover up with a warm blanket. In the summer, it is good to kick the blanket off. Block. I live on this block. I live on this street. There are many houses on my block. Sometimes I walk around the block to visit a friend. Blocks. These are building blocks. They are good for building towers and trains. Blocks are good for building wonderful things. Blue. Blue is the color of blueberries. It is the color of bluebirds. It is the color of the sky in the daytime. Boa constrictor. This is a boa constrictor. It is a big snake. Boat. A boat rides in the water. Big ships sail in the ocean, but my boat sails in a puddle. Body. All the different parts of you put together are your body. Your nose is a part of your body. Your stomach is a part of your body. The inside parts and the outside parts are all parts of your body. Book. A book is for reading. A book is for turning pages and looking at the pictures. Bridget is reading a book about boats. Boot. A boot is a kind of shoe. It comes up higher than a regular shoe. Here are 3 kinds of boots. The cowboy boot has a star on it. The work boot laces all the way up. The snow boot has 5 buckles. Born. Brenda has a new brother. He was born last week. He came into the world just last week. Bottle. Here are 3 bottles. A milk bottle, an ink bottle, and a medicine bottle. Many bottles are made of glass. Bottom. These clowns are doing a trick. The clown in the red suit is on the bottom. The clown in the blue suit is on the top. Which clown has a hole in the bottom of his shoe? Box. Bobby made a boat out of a big box. Barbie is hiding under a box. Cookies and macaroni and cereal come in boxes. Boy. Billy is a boy. He is a young man. Bread. Bread is baked in an oven. It is good to toast. It is also good for making sandwiches. We buy a loaf of bread at the bakery. Breakfast. Breakfast is the first meal of the day. We eat breakfast in the morning. Brick. Bricks are made from clay. They are baked in big ovens. Mr. Benton is a bricklayer. He is building a wall of bricks. Bridge. This is a bridge. It goes across the water. Some bridges go over a road. Did you ever ride on a bridge? Broccoli. Broccoli is a vegetable. It has small green flower buds on top. Broken. This bank is broken. It fell off the table and broke into many pieces. Broom. A broom is for sweeping. Some brooms sweep leaves. Some brooms sweep dust and dirt. Brother. This is Brenda and her brother Bert. They both have the same mother and father. Brenda is Bert's sister. Brown. Brown is the color of the earth. It is the color of chocolate. It is the color of some people's eyes. Brush. Here are 3 kinds of brushes: a hairbrush, a toothbrush, and paint brushes. Can you think of another kind of brush? Bucket. Boris went fishing. He is carrying a bucket of fish. How many fish are in his pail? Another word for bucket is pail. Bud. A bud is a baby flower. Before a flower opens, it is called a bud. Here is a rose and 2 rosebuds. bug. Ants, spiders, beetles, and flies are bugs. Some bugs are insects. The stink bug got its name because of its bad smell. Build. Bernice wants to build a birdhouse. She wants to put together a house for birds. Building. A house is a building. A birdhouse is a small building. A skyscraper is a very, very tall building. Bulb. The part of a lamp that lights up is the bulb. Another kind of bulb is the kind you plant in the ground. Tulips grow from bulbs. So do onions. Bull. A bull is a big, strong animal. It protects itself with its sharp horns. Bump. A bump is what you get when you fall down. Some roads are bumpy. Make a fist. Can you see the bumps? Bunch. This is a bunch of flowers. This is a bunch of scallions. If you put a lot of the same things together, you have a bunch. Bus. A bus is a big car with lots of seats. You can take a bus to school or work. You should never scream or jump on a bus. Butcher. Someone who cuts up meat is called a butcher. Mr. Bailey is a butcher. He is selling some lamb chops to Mrs. Ballou. Buttercup. A buttercup is a bright yellow flower. Butterfly. This butterfly was once a caterpillar. A butterfly means that spring is truly here. Button. This is a button. Buttons are good for closing coats. Buttons get buttoned up when it is cold. They get opened when it is hot.